Hello and welcome back to Panzer Corps and Manstein difficulty, and this time we are trying to deal with Lilehammer, and let's switch back into the game and take a look at the deployment. And this actually is trickier than it looks, or you might suspect. Norway is supposed to be easy, but on Manstein it gets a little bit tricky. So the plan here is we have two pieces of artillery on each side, so we can attack on both fronts. I bought an additional Fallschirmjäger just to build up our elite Fallschirmjäger corps. Two of those are in the air, one is on the ground, because there are not too many targets you want to snipe, especially not with green. Hi Danny, especially not with green Fallschirmjägers. We could go for this target just to allow us to move in here quicker, but the problem with that is this road is very exposed and vulnerable. You invite attacks from all directions and your units will get caught on the road, and if you don't have the artillery to support it, I think a safer way to approach it is really power through those trench lines and the fortifications and all they have set up here to deal with you, because you can slowly move forward in artillery protection and just crush them. So being sneaky and outflanking them is an option you can try, but it's risky, I think. At least you need more mobile artillery than I have if you want that to work. We have already here on this side just to do some outflanking maneuvers. I am very light in the air because my air units already have a lot of experience, so I will try to give my ground units more to do. I bought a fresh Panzerjäger. I finally replaced the scout I lost with a new one because I didn't want to buy the old model and reinvest prestige. And that's it. Pioneer on each side. We should be able to do it. Two fighters, one bomber. I think it's Helmut Land, just to help up cleaning the Air Force a little bit quicker, and then helping to deal with those British tanks. That's it. So let's see what we can do here. And I need to be concentrated. A misstep can be extremely costly here. So we want to open up by pushing them back. And that's not a whole lot of suppression. So I hope I can do some damage here. That worked out quite nicely. We want to take the city, take a look what's around here, nothing, and then we start up by building our fighter traps. So we can do a double layer trap here, same thing I did on Manstein, on Rommel difficulty. And then I already want to set up my infantry units. They are not spotted. Very important, the pioneers are slow, so they need to get close to be able to do something. So then we'll bring up our 88 just to help dealing with the stuff that they're going to throw at us. Build up the fighter traps. Move up the Fallschirmjägers. And I'm not going to overextend them. I will just help taking out this first city quicker. Hi Lieutenant Joker. Not trying to attack this Norwegian town in the north. because, yeah, slow and steady is the program. I don't want to overly extend myself. Then next task is to get rid of this Norwegian town. So they really got creative with the naming here. Hopefully we can get rid of him immediately. That's done. We definitely want to take away their vision. We want to set up order here so we can do some flanking maneuvers. Bring forward our Panzerjäger and set up the artillery as far forward as we somehow can manage. And that concludes our first turn. All worked perfectly. Decent success. That's a poor hit. My scout is paying for it. Let's hope he does a better job. Nope, the tank got hit anyways. But we have sunny weather, that's important, so our 88 can really dish out some punishment, immediately getting rid of the hurricane. That's nice. And then let's hope we can get rid of the Norwegian Air Force, and that's it. We are in firm control of the air. Helmut Land didn't have to do anything, but he will be useful later on. So yeah, there's actually a town, Elverum and Hamar. So for some places they actually have names. High gravity shadow, and yeah, then let's take a look. This Gebirgsjäger, the only place he can reach is here. So let's take a look what we are facing here. And that's already a very interesting situation. If I would have a second scout, I would use it here. But since we don't have one, we'll have to go in the old-fashioned way, and we immediately recognize there is potential for some surrenders here. We'll try to suppress the Bofors. That's done. Then we'll try to suppress the artillery in the background. Swing around with Oledier. Hopefully get rid of the gun. That's good. Getting some amount of prestige in return. Hopefully pushing it back. Nope, doesn't happen. But that's not a big deal. We're out of vision range. This 9th rank's artillery piece won't cause us much trouble. At least I hope that's the case. Set up artillery so we can absolutely hit them next turn. On this side, let's try to land our Fallschirmjägers. Well, they misstepped a little bit, but are still not spotted. That's good. Don't want to invite any attacks from the north. Then we'll move forward the pioneers. Try to pound them. They are entrenched at level 4. Look, so let's think. That's 3, 2, hit. Or we'll... Let's try it that way. Let's hope we do enough suppression. Nope, not going to happen, but I don't want to push them back necessarily. Or do I? That's a good question. Let's see if at math attack bonus we can do something here. Not quite, so the other option we'll leave them as is. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. He can go in either direction and help out where he is needed. We can maybe bait an attack. But I don't think we want to push him out. Let's try to weaken him a little bit so our 88 is a little bit more safe. Other than that, there's nothing we want to do, so let's not do anything and end the turn. Nothing happened there, so that's good. All is fine. Let's see, then we will surround this city, try to take them out. Hopefully we'll get the airfield. Well, I'm sure we'll get the airfield. Then let's see. We'll try to hit them again. Hopefully force them out of the city, and well, it's questionable if we can immediately destroy him. So I will think about it. We still have the level bomber and we have one fighter left. Let's take a look at the situation around here first. We might be able to force another surrender here, so let's go for it. Well, that was a lot of damage, but well, I'm not sure if maybe the internet connection was interrupted, but I think it should be fine. At least my monitoring says that the connection is perfect. Let's not bother with it. So next task is we will have to get this Norwegian infantry out of here. So we'll try to surround the town. Hit them as hard as possible. The pioneers need the experience. So let's go for it, and already you should be able to finish up without risk. That's done, then we can already move him around. This is a dangerous place up here. So I definitely want to stay out of vision range because, yeah, this is the enemy stronghold, so not going to expose myself. At least I hope I'm not going to expose myself. Take the city, get back on the road so I can start to move up again. Refueling. Then let's see. Big hit, that's nice. And +3 attack on the Sturmpanzer. That's absolutely phenomenal. And I didn't have the best luck with my heroes. Well, I did finally get an SE Panzer or SE unit, but I didn't get many heroes. Some of the units have already 300 kills and have no heroes. I think I got 3 heroes so far. So that's good. Let's go for quality over quantity. Trying to overwhelm them with mass attack bonus. Even bring in the scout. That's done. City taken. No damage so far. That's good. I don't think there's a high risk of a counterattack. And it worked out anyways. And here we go. Now the heroes are rolling in. Yeah, it was about high time. So we'll set up so we can move and attack next turn. And the fighter can already do some scouting. +2 defense on the tank is great. Refueling. Yeah, the level bomber can still move, but we will keep him where is. So let's think. I want to get this Norwegian town just for the prestige and to have a way to outflank them. Still, I'm a little bit weary to go up here, but we will see. The actual plan is to bring pioneers, Fallschirmjägers and the flak to punch through here, supported by level bomber and 2 pieces of artillery. And yeah, this should help a lot. So he has a ton of fuel and ammunition left. So we could do with some scouting, I think. Nothing in the back. Let's end turn and see what we get. So now we don't want to be too quick. Because if we... Yeah, I think Lieutenant Joker know what's happening if you send Oladier forward too relentlessly, so don't want to take too many risks. Let's see. That looks kind of safe. I want to be in a position where I can overwhelm this Norwegian town. Then we have to get rid of this infantry and take out another Norwegian town. And it looks like we have a lot of time here, but trust me, it's not that easy. Yeah. If we attack here, it will get pushed back, but the question is, do we care? I think I will just level bomb it. And yeah, the question is if there will be counterattacks. That's hard to say. But I think I will take my time and try to set up a safer position here. Let's see. Definitely. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. Positioning here is a nightmare. Don't think they will go for us. So I want my artillery ready to do something. The pioneers are completely blocked. And pushing forward here doesn't do anything. So I think I will stay as is. And instead I will try to finish them off. We'll have to reposition and reload anyways. This looks like a token unit, garrison unit, so it won't move hopefully. But moving forward too aggressively doesn't help anyways. And let's not take any unnecessary risks. So Oledier is going to stay where he is. Then let's end the turn. And here comes the counterattack. So, let's see. Still decent weather. That's good news. Could be a lot worse. Let's take a look what's back here. Nothing, that's good. So we're kind of safe. We'll send the level bomber to help deal with them. This attack, let's see, is pretty risky, so I will wait for support. Those units can't do anything anyways on their own. They can't go forward. So we'll have to wait until we have punched through this bunker line anyways. Then we'll focus everything on dealing with those units. Forcing them in where we can get a clear shot. Hope we can go forward. Yeah, we can. Not risking him getting away. And then we'll continue to work on digging them out. And I hope I'm not too slow here, but very little I can do. Not many movement options. And those Norwegian mountain units are no joke. I don't think they will attack into Oledier. But you never know. We'll keep him here. He gets entrenchment, so that will deter them from attacking. Other than that, we still have this situation. No, I don't want to attack. I want to do a clean setup, so next turn I want to move forward. and be able to absolutely smash one of those. But I still don't want to risk my 88, so let's be conservative. That's it, let's end the turn. We are still pretty fast, I think, but yeah, things can change rapidly. Should have not done that. I absolutely wanted to use it on one of those fortresses. That's a pity. Yeah, this way. I can start to set up my line. And then we'll try to punch through. The plus attack should help a lot. That's done. One gone. One to go. Then it's time to reduce the entrenchment here. That dramatically reduces the chance of getting a rugged defense. Take a look. Still there is this fortress. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's giving them vision. So don't want to overextend, but on the other hand, I want to know what's in here. And I want to move to be able to support the attack if necessary. Then we definitely want to get rid of the next couple of units up here. Now it's the time to make something happen. So I want to force this to move adjacent to Oladir. And finish it off. Perfect. Setting up more artillery, and if we can induce this Matilda to move across, well, that's fine with me. Don't think we risk attacking into it. We can't destroy it anyways, so we gain nothing by, well, getting it down. We can overwhelm it next turn easily. So that's all good. Other than that, we are fine. And they are going across. That's good in a way, because we know the anti-aircraft cannon is over there, and we can absolutely start to smash into them. And in a controlled manner, move forward and get rid of them. Next up. It's cloudy weather. Is it worth risking an so this has to move out of the way. And I don't think I want to risk my level bomber. Yeah, that hurts. Grab ammunition. And get in a shot. So now we'll start to box them in slowly. Grab fuel. Try to do safe attacks with my planes. One option is to knock out the city in the back, but I'm not sure if there are reinforcements lurking in the background. So let's check. That's a safe attack. Well, it's not a safe attack, apparently. So key is pushing him back so they lose vision, and this might induce them to do some silly attacks. Four shots to go. I think we'll try to damage the cruiser. It will take a long time to push through here anyway, so not a problem. Then I want more infantry so that I can absolutely crush them. Keep everything concentrated. I don't want unsupported units in the north. All planes have moved. The scout is fine, providing vision. Can bring in additional protection, and here they come. So now the task will be to slowly take them off one by one. Hopefully in the process force some surrenders. That's the first one I have in mind. It's only Norwegian infantry, but one unit down. Definitely worth it. Hopefully getting rid of the cruiser. That's done. Yeah, and movement here is absolutely annoying. This is a British infantry, so it can't move in here. So I don't care. We'll stay as is. Maybe there will be more misguided attacks because our artillery is not spotted. This is a hard attack of 2, so I'm not sure about offering the tank. That might not be a wise idea. There are no great targets, so maybe this British infantry will eat up some of its ammo. So then we have to think about this situation. Yeah, moving up the infantry is key. So the 88 is not needed anymore. Well, that's not going to destroy it, unfortunately. So we'll have to get ammo here. And kind of hatch here. We are running out of ammo, so not a lot I can do. I'll move forward a little bit. I should be out of vision range. Nothing here, so that's fine. This scout can dig in and help protect the line. Maybe it's even a good idea to send the tank and just hold this position. I think we are fine for now. Let's end the turn. Like I said, more misguided attacks. Fortunately, they didn't send in something onto the bridge. That would have been the best outcome. So, grab ammo. Destroy them, and now this is another trap because, well, we'll grab the ammo because we can't do anything. Because now they are inclined to go forward and hopefully attack into us. And since the tank is kind of useless here, I will switch out those two. Unfortunately, I'm running out of ammo again. That's extremely problematic here. Yeah, this is a 12th strength unit, but he's almost completely suppressed. Let's risk it. No dice. And I don't want them to move back, actually. I slowly have to make my way forward, but now I'm running into severe time issues, and it would be so nice to be able to swap units, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. Yeah, and he has 2 units adjacent. He has 2 units adjacent, so I think it's best to leave them as is. And if we end up being too slow, well, we'll simply have to try again. But I think slow and steady is the way to go here. So that's it. And again running out of ammo. But this time I absolutely want to tackle him. Because now he's out of ammo. And I hope to keep it that way. Let's see what we can do here. It's so tricky to position yourself. That might not have been the smartest move. I should have used the Pioneer on this side. That's painful. We'll just bring a unit above. Not even going to attack. That didn't do much. Yeah. No way to make progress. Oh god. Let's see. I still want to stay out of range here. We'll go for another round of shots. But they're running out of options now. I think we'll go forward a little bit. This is a green unit, so taking damage on them isn't too bad. Yeah, that's fine. Let's end the turn. That worked out brilliantly. But now I really have to go for it. 7 turns left. No more fooling around. We have to get rid of those units kind of immediately. Because otherwise they will start reinforcing like crazy. And getting rid of the heavy infantry is a priority. So we need more turns because we are always running out of and we are not doing any damage. That's another issue. And we have to block their cities. That's another major issue. So let's see. No reinforcements at the moment. So I think I'll go around. One unit down. Now this pioneer is a little bit of an issue, because he can attack my Panzerjäger, but I need to secure the background. Well, but not being able to get rid of this heavy weapon infantry is problematic. But smashing in here doesn't do us any good, so we are not going to do it. We can try to find units in the background. Here they are. But other than that, there's nothing we can do. Let's end the turn. Here they come. Yeah, and taking damage on the Panzerjäger is not that bad actually. I'm more worried about blocking their reinforcement options. If we manage to do that, that's absolutely not a problem. And that should finally be the end of him. Well, not really. Revenge for the Panzerjäger. So there's no longer a threat from this direction. Now we have to deal with those two and block them from reinforcing. So how do we do that? This quarter pounder is massively in the way. And I think I want them to go forward. Trying to defend this. This will make it easier for me. The tank can hold position. And I will try to smash them as much as possible, but at the moment I can't get close enough. Going in here is not smart. We need Oredier to try and block them. The Panzerjäger And yeah. Next turn we kind of, Lieutenant Joker is saying we have to mass bombard those two, and he's absolutely right. We'll wait, then try to kill them in one go. I think I'll move in that direction. Just that I can move in more easily. So that's it. Let's end the turn. Wow, that's bad. But at least they moved and didn't buy anything. So I think we got them. Cloudy weather is not helping. But if I can block them that way, I think they're royally screwed now. So this anti-aircraft cannon has to go. It's the most problematic thing at the moment. So the only thing we need, this one is blocked, this one is out of action, so we only need to move one hex closer. And I think in the city and in the forest we can take some hits. We need to move up. And then I need to move in there. That's the plan. That should be good enough. Yeah, done. Move in and move up. Now the question is, I think we'll hurt this gun as much as possible. Oh, I misplaced my fighter, but it's still fine. And then we might even be able to force us around on this heavy infantry, but it's not necessary at the moment. So I'm more worried about this Matilda. I think I will damage it a little bit more. Not going to move. Moving in here. Is not a problem. The question is, I think I want to move back just to have a more sturdy unit ready, and then I could even move forward and try to force a surrender on this Norwegian mountain unit, but that puts me in the risk of getting surrendered by this quarter pounder. I think there's no reason to risk anything now. Just keep them down. And maybe we can even do some damage, and I think that's worth it. Just for getting experience on them. Yeah, I'm happy with that outcome. Move forward, just to make it more easy for me to force them to surrender. And I hope there's not more in the background. So our only issue left is this Matilda. Yeah, that was not bad at all. And now we can focus on juicy surrenders. We might even be able to force a surrender on this Matilda. Let's check. It's not that expensive. Let's see. Yeah, hi Maxime. Winter Olympics, kind of. I think we'll try to hurt the Matilda a little bit more. Very big hit. I like that. Now it's completely suppressed. The question is, this Norwegian mountain unit still worries me. So if we can't force surrenders on all of them immediately, I'm not going for it. So I rather will eliminate any risk. And we have 4 more turns to do it. And now we can really move forward and set up our surrender positions. This forces them to move. I don't want more entrenchment. Well, basically it will give them entrenchment if they move in, but it's easier for me to surrender them if they move closer in towards me. So that's always nice. I don't want to do anything. My position is absolutely safe. I could... No, let's keep it as is. And we got lucky with the snow, so... Now the Matilda is in even bigger trouble. And those 2 units will all of those units will definitely try to force surrenders on. It will be hard to do because they are kind of helping each other. But to start things off, let's see, 7 points of entrenchment. I cannot do enough shots. I can't go in here, but I can force him back. At least kind of. this will allow me to protect myself and collapse the unit in here. There's not much needed. That's another surrender, and I think I will let them go into here. What I still want to do is try to weaken this Norwegian infantry in the center. And they might want to move in here, which does not help me at all. So I will rather try to move forward and box them in. Yeah, if he goes out and attacks the Panzer, I don't think this will be too much of an issue. Let's enter turn. Well, that was interesting. Let's give the green fighter something to do. And we only need one more shot, so we don't need to reinforce or not reinforce, reload here. We just need to make sure we can surround them next turn and kill him off or force a surrender on him. He is entrenched at level 5. We can do two shots from the air if we are lucky. We have 4 pieces of artillery that are ready to fire. So that should not be an issue. I think we did it. Let's end the turn. Got lucky indeed. Pound him. Almost completely suppressed, so I think that's good. And now let's not risk anything in the final moments. Give the Panzerjäger something to do. And here we go, that's Lilehammer. 1 turn early. Complete wipe off the map. And you see, it's doable, but it's not that easy because you're always kind of blocking yourself. If you don't manage to block their reinforcements in time, you will get swarmed by enemy units, and those counterattacks are kind of dangerous at strength level 15. And this position, it's very tricky to maneuver in here. And if you expose your units like I did with this Panzerjäger, they will suffer a lot. But other than that, we almost took no damage. This Panzerjäger, yeah, that's a pity. The Pioneer, that's fine. We got 2 extremely good heroes. So I'm happy, absolutely happy with this outcome. Let's watch the battlefield. There won't be anything, but let's do it anyways. So complete destruction. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it and see ya at Narvik. don't think I can do Narvik today, but maybe I will start another series. Well, not really a series. Since a lot of people have asked me about Panzer Corps 2, I think I will do a series where I will cover the death diaries of Panzer Corps 2 and talk a little bit about my thoughts on those things. And yeah, preparing a little bit for the launch, for the impending launch of Panzer Corps 2. Let's see. I haven't read all of them, so yeah, it will be first impression for me too. And I think that will be interesting too. So I hope I can do this today in the evening, and we will continue with Narvik a little bit later. So thanks for watching and see ya next time. Bye!